Welcome to BTN.com. I'm Ina Smith alongside Tom Dienhart to give you some playoff talk. It's very interesting when you look at the scenario in the Big Ten Championship and the college football playoff. But let's first talk Ohio State. They're not in the title game, but do you see them going into the college football playoff?
Yeah, I think the Buckeyes are in the playoff. They've got one of the 4 seats at the table. Most other pundits across the nation concur with that thought, too. Tremendous resume. I know Ohio State didn't win the East. I know Ohio State lost to Penn State. I don't care. There's nobody that has a better resume than Ohio State. They won at Ohio State. They won at Wisconsin. Beat Nebraska, crushed Nebraska. And of course, last week, what did they do? Knocked off Michigan. So again, you find me somebody with a better resume. The hay's in the barn for the Buckeyes. They're going to get in no matter what happens this weekend across the country.
Then you take a look at the Big Ten Championship. We have Wisconsin and Penn State. The winner of that game, do they get a bid into the playoff?
Maybe not. Crazy as that sounds, the Big Ten, by most people's measures, is the best conference in America. But the champion may not get a spot in the playoff. Again, the best hope for the winner on Saturday night to get a playoff spot, I think, is if Clemson or Washington loses their championship game. If that happens, it will open up another spot in the playoff. That's where the winner of the Big Ten championship game may have a shot to get in the playoff.
Now, this might be a little bit far-fetched, but let's take a look at Michigan. They're 10-2, and they beat both teams that are going into the Big Ten championship. Do they have a chance to get into the college football playoff?
Don't sleep on Michigan. You're exactly right. What a resume. Arguably the second-best team in the Big Ten after Ohio State. You talked about it. They beat Penn State. They beat Wisconsin. Remember, too, they beat Colorado early in the season, too. Their resume is impeccable. Is that late season loss to Ohio State going to hurt Michigan? Who knows? But just keep the Michigan Wolverines on your radar. They can make the decision of the committee very difficult.
Well, we'll find out more on Sunday when they release all the college football playoff teams.